我真热我的情怀。是谁造化了你那黄一样神奇的姿态？是谁让我唱出这火一样热辣的节拍？我是在燃烧我的爱，来闪电向花儿开，热从天边飞过来，我情愿醉在你胸怀。我是在燃烧我的爱，玩笑泼墨的油彩，化作一片相思海，在我心中爱映着着。
How to generate 1523 by 940 millimeters iron bed. There are two beds. One is 940 by 908 small iron bed. Another is the bigger bed with dimension 1523 by 940. We laid these two beds similar. We set the top surface of left and the right parts. The top surface at Z equal to 37, and the top surface of the 7 plates is at Z equal to 12, and the square bar, the same, inclined 45 degrees. But the dimension a little difference. These two beds, these two support at the left and the right. The height is 38, so there are 1 millimeter below the zero positions. That means the top surface 37, the under surface is at Z equal to -1. This one is -1, this one is -1, and this the four boundaries all Z equal to -1. The height of these bars is 50, so the top surface at Z equal to 49, the bottom at Z -1. In these arrangements, the welding at a corner and inclined 22.5, inclined welding at this side, and the spar welding at this side, 2 spar welding, all the same as the small bed. Today we discuss how to generate the geometry model. We generate the geometry model by using SolidWorks. We have to define the raw material first. There are 5 raw material. One is 25 multiply 50 millimeters, 2 pieces, 1 piece here, another piece here. A small 25 by 38 millimeters, 2 pieces, 1 here, 1 here. And the third is left and the right boundary, 2 pieces. The section dimension is 25 by 38 millimeters. And the 7 piece, the plates, thick, 12 millimeter thick, 37 widths. And the 4 square pipe with 19 by 19 millimeters, inclined 45 degrees. And we have to generate this raw material first. Before we're doing anything, we create a file folder at the C disk, find the space place and press the right button and choose increasing file folder. Give the file name as xx bed. Okay, the file folder created. Let me go into SolidWorks to generate the raw material first. We started from this bar 25 by 50 to generate the section first. The section located, this is X direction, this is Y direction. So the section is XZ. So XZ direction, we have to choose SZ. Then we open a sketch and choose the square. Press at the original points and keep pressing and drag the cursor to this place. The X 25, the Z 50. So this square, this shape seems okay, and release the finger and choose intelligent dimension. Put the cursor on top and orange diffraction, orange lights showing on the screen. Press the left key once and move the cursor up anywhere and press the left button again and change the X dimension. The X should be 25 and press enter and put the cursor on the right boundary and press left button once and move the cursor towards the right side and press the left button once and give the Z height of the bar to generate the section of I1. The Z must be 50 millimeters, so we get a section 25 by 50. Okay. Then we have to extrude the section to the full 940 distance to here. Then we have to pick the sketch first and choose this function and choose its tension, the material. Change 10 to 940. And OK. Then put the cursor on top of the surface of the model and press the right button of the mouse and choose the outlooking and pick the white ball and suppose pick these positions and change the color. This become 0. The green give the maximum 255 pixels and the blue 255 and OK. So this is the colors of the I1 file. Save the file. Give the name. The position we have to find the right positions. We just define a new folder, the brand new folder, mxs bat. Okay, save again. File, save file. Save another file, mxs bat. Not this name. We have give the I1. This name we kill first. Press the right button and delete it. Okay, we give it a new name first. Give the file name I1 and press enter. Then we save it. Then we go to here to remove this one. Okay, go back to SolidWorks. We save this I1 already, so we close the file and then open a part join. Okay. To the SolidWorks, we open the old file from mxbat. Open I1. To see, have a look. Okay, it seems okay. Then remove it. Remove the old file. And then we open parts join. Okay. Then we draw the second I2 this bar with 25 by 38 section. The length is 50 in SZ direction, the same like this one. So we go back to SolidWorks. And choose a standard, the top sketch, SZ, and open the sketch, and choose the square. So X distance is 25. The Z height 38. So this shape seems similar. Release the finger and choose intelligent dimension and pick the top line to up and press the left button and press 25 and enter and pick the right lights. Just press the left button and move the cursor to the right and press the left button and give a distance 38. So 25, 38 is the sections created. Okay. Then pick the sketch and choose this function and choose extension. Give the distance 50. Enter. Okay. Then change the color. Oh look, pick the white ball and pick this one. And the red color give 0. The yellow pixel with maximum 255. Okay. Then save the file. Give the file name I2. close the old file. And then let's draw this one, 25 by 38 by extension distance along x direction. So the section is YZ 25, 38. So in here we choose this and normal 2 YZ and open the sketch. Choose the square function. The y distance is smaller. The z distance 38 is longer. Okay, this shape seems similar. So pick the intelligent dimension. Press the left button, move to the top position, and press the left button and change the z to 38. Press enter. And this one as well. Press the left button to pick it and move to the right positions, and press left button and key in 25. Then 25 by 38 sections created. Okay, and pick the sketch and pick this function and pick extension material to how long. Let's calculate from the engineering drawing. From here to here, the better way is use the maximum distance 1523, subtract 25. Here another 25. Totally is 50. 1523 subtract 50 to max 1473. So here give 1473. Okay, and then change the color. Put the cursor on top of the surface and press the left button and choose Outlook and choose the whiteboard and pick, and then the red give 0, the yellow give 255, blue 255. Okay, now we save this file as i3 and close the old file and open parts. Okay, so the next one, this one finished. Then we create a play. Play is the same, the section at XZ. So we go back to here and choose this one and normalize. SZ should be this one. SZ. Then we open a sketch and pick the square. Press the cursor at here at the original positions and drag the cursor to some place. The thick z distance only 12, so this shape seems similar. Release the finger and use intelligent dimension. We define the thick first. Okay, then he define the x first. The x must be 37. We extend the join, let it bigger and better for picking. Pick these positions and extension the cursor to the right and press the left button and give the distance, the thickness, the Z direction, Z height 12. Enter. So our play section 12 by 37 is created. Then OK, and pick the sketch and pick the symbol, pick the extension. Now how long we have to extend to get the play, the same with this one. 1527 minus 25 and minus another 25. It is 1473 in x distance. 1473. Enter. OK, and then change color, the outlook, the white ball, and pick this one, and the red pixel 0, the green pixel maximum 255, and the blue 255. OK, then save it, save the file, give the file name i4. OK, then close the old file, then reopen parts. OK, so the last one, the 19 by 19 square box, we create the section first at SZ positions. So pick this one to see. This is YZ. So this is SZ. OK. Then we open the sketch. Pick the square function and press the left button and keep pressing and move to this place and release the finger and choose intelligent dimension 19. By 19. OK, 19 by 19 section created, and then we pick the sketch 1 and pick this function and pick extension. So how long it should be extended from here to here? How long? It's 940. Subtract 50 and another 50 to get 840. 840 subtract 25, another 25. To get 840 subtract 50 to make 790. So in Y direction 790. Enter. OK, and then change the color, the outlook, the white ball should be changed to the red pixel 0, the blue pixel 255. OK, then we save it, save the file as i5. Then the 5 basic material created Then we have to assemble the ion bed. We choose the assembly join first. OK. And cross. And OK. Then the vacuum assemble joins available. We started the assemble from this piece first. Then this piece is I1. Here is a function, insert the parts. I1. OK. To press OK to put the bar at the original positions. You can see this is original position. And we turning to see in more detail. The original points at this corner. So we have to put the origin points at somewhere in here. We shift the bar to left 25 millimeters first. How to do it? First, to release the fix, put the cursor on top of it and press the right button and choose floating and pick it again and move the parts and choose from delta XYZ. Move to the Y S distance minus 25 millimeters. Enter. OK. Then the original point shift to the right button. But we say the button surface should be at Z minus 1. So we move the component from delta XYZ. The Z distance give minus 1. And OK. So this bar is located on the right positions. Then we save the file. Save and no calculate. Use .asm as a symbol style. The file name supports give the same MXS bed. MXS bed. Press enter. Finished saving. We have two. Another one the same at the left side after boundary. So how to do it? We just pick I11 and pick edit, pick copy and pick edit again and stamp on. We create I12 and press I12 to move to layer. How to move? Choose the move component function and choose from delta XYZ. This direction is S direction. So how many distance we have to move? To see from here. To move this bar, suppose from these points to these points, how long it is. Just use 21523 subtract 25 to get 1498. So the S distance minus 1498. Okay, we get the left and the right boundary bar already. And then we install the top and the bottom first, the boundary. Just use insert the component, the I3, open it, and OK, put it at the original position. So the original position is these points at the top. The top of the surface should be 37. So we remove the fix first to floating and pick it and move the component and use from delta XYZ and leave the Z distance 37 first. So the top surface 37 and the Z 37 and the bottom and the Z -1. Okay, that's okay. And then we shift these points to here. That means these points move to here. So how long this distance is? Let's check. From here to here, simply use 1523 subtract 25 to get 1498. So we pick this one and move the component by function from delta XYZ. Move x distance minus 1498. Okay, so this corner connect to this surface. This corner connect to this surface. Okay. Then we have to shift from the Y0 to where? Let's check. From Y0 to here. How long? 50 plus 25, 75. So we pick it and move the component. Use from delta XYZ function. Move delta Y by 75. Enter. Okay. Then we have the buttons boundary. Then there is the same one at here. We just pick I31 and pick edit function and copy and pick the edit name and stamp on to create I32 and pick I32. Just move the component. You choose from delta XYZ function. Then we have to move in Y direction. How many? Let's see. To move this bar from here to here, we simply use 940, subtract 50, 50, 100 to make 840. 840 and subtract 25. A40 subtract 25 to make A15. So in here, the Y distance give A15. Press enter. Okay. So the four boundaries created. Then we file, save the file. Then what else? This four boundary finished. Then we put the play first. This play. Then the same insert component. Choose I4 and open it. Okay, put it at the original positions. Okay, we can see the play should be this direction. We missed. So this is original points. and top surface at 12. It is okay. First of all, we have turned the plate along y directions to let the plates located at this horizontal. How to do it? First of all, we have to remove the fixed into floating first, and then pick it, and then rotating around the z-axis 90 degrees. Rotating, we have to use rotating the component by using from delta SYZ function and picking the delta Z 90 degrees. Okay, so the component become this way. Then we shift x minus 25 and pick it. Just move the component. Choose the function from delta SYZ. The x move minus 25. Now you can see these two heads connect to the right position. Then what else? We have to move from here to here. Let's see in more detail. The original point is in here. So from here to where? From here to here. So how many distance from here to here is 50 plus 25 plus 67.5. So 75 plus 67.5 to make 142.5. So we pick it, move this component by using from delta SYZ, moving in y direction 142.5. Enter. Okay, so we get the first plate located. Then another 6 by duplicate and replace it and pick it, edit, copy, edit, stamp on, I42, create it, pick F42 and use move the component, choose from delta XYZ. This direction is y direction. We see from here to here 66 plus 37 to make 103. 103 in y direction, in the positive direction 103. And okay, the second create it, and then pick I42, edit and copy it and edit and paste to create I43 and pick I43, move this component by from delta SYZ. The same, give y distance 103, enter. Okay, and then pick I43 again and edit and then copy and then edit and paste and I44 create it and pick I44, choose move the component and pick from delta SYZ function and pick y, give 103 and press enter and press pick OK. Then pick I44, choose edit function and choose copy function, then choose edit function, choose paste to create I45. Pick I45 and move this component function and pick from delta SYZ and give Y103, press enter and pick OK. Then pick I45 and pick edit function and pick copy and pick edit function, pick paste to create I46. Then pick I46 and choose, move this component and choose from delta SYZ and give Y distance 103 and press enter and OK. Then pick 146 and choose edit function and choose copy and choose edit function, choose paste and to create I47. Pick I47, choose move this component function and choose from delta SYZ and give Y distance 103 and press enter and press OK. Then the 7th place located. Then we choose the save file. Then the last two we have to create and locate it by insert the components. Choose I2. OK. And OK to create the parts at original positions. You can see the top surface is at 38. We have to lower the component in -z directions for 1 millimeters. We have to release the fixed to floating first and pick the components. We lower 1 milli in z minus direction first. Move this component by from delta SYZ. The z direction give -1 and OK. So the top surface become Z37 is correct. Then we have to move the S minus direction and the Y direction one by one. The minus X directions from these points to these points. That means from here to here, what's the distance? Is 108 plus 25 plus 25 to make 158 in S directions. So we pick it and move the component from the function from delta SYZ and the X distance first. We know we calculate a radius minus 158. Press enter. Press OK. Then we shift to the right Y direct positions. Right now, the point is in here. To shift from here to here, how long it is? Use 940 subtract 50 to make A90. The A90 is the shift in Y distance. A90. So we pick the component. Just move the component by from delta SYZ function and give Y distance A90. You can see in position. OK. And then we have another one at here. Just pick I21. Choose edit function and copy it. And choose the edit function again and paste to create I22 in the same position, and pick I22 and choose move the component function and choose from delta XYZ function to shift the x distance, how long the x distance is. We move from here to here. Use 1527 to subtract subtract 108 this side, and then subtract 25 subtract 108, and then subtract 25 to get the distance. Let's calculate it. (1528) subtract 25 subtract 75 to get 1448. 1448 subtract 2 108. 108 is 216. That's 1448 subtract 216 to get 1232. 1232 is the distance we have to move the duplicate component to here. So we go back to SolidWorks. The S distance give minus 1232. Press enter. And press OK. You can see it located at the right place. So the whole components already created. That's the end of this demonstration. Before the end, we have to save the file first for later reference. And then, most important, we have to create X file. How to create X file? In SolidWorks, what we have to do is to generate the IGS file first. How to generate the IGS file? By picking the file and picking to save another new file and save and no calculation, and give the type of the file, output file type IGS.IGS, and then the file name supports the same MXSPET. Then we save it. After saving it, we have to change the style of the IGS file into S file by using polychance. We open the polychance and choose the translate function, choose import geometry, and choose IGS v5.3 via Okino ASCII file, and find the right file folder at C and MXSPET, and the MXSPET IGS. Open this file. OK. Yes. Start Sync Optimizer. Start. Yes. Then you can see the IGS file are opened. MXSPET showing on the screen. That's alright. Then we have to save S file to create S file by means of export 3D geometry in the S file style. Save the positive side of the model first. OK. And the file folder has to change to mxspat. The S file name give mxspat. The positive add a at real. Then we save export the S file. Pick the free polygon normal and pick reverse orientation of all polygons and normals to reverse the positive to negative directions, so both sides of the components can reflect the lights. Then we can see the whole components later on. OK, then we save the negative one. The negative one gives mxspat, not A, it should be B, and press enter. Then the positive and the negative are created into the file folder. Then we reset scene and the negative no save, and we use input 3D geometry, the S file, and find the right the root of the component mxspat. We pick mxspat A first. Open the file. OK, yes, you can see mxspat A in, and then import 3D geometry, the S file, mxspat B. Open it. OK, yes. Then the negative sides of mxspat in as well. The positive and the negative all in. Then we save the total, the combined file out by means of export 3D geometry. The style is the S file, and give positive only. Remove these two picks, and OK. The file looks OK, and give the file name mxspat only. Then press enter. After mxspat created, we copy it. mxspat. We copy this S file mxspat by pressing the right button and choose the copy, and go back to the D disk and to CMS GAC and to the data area and find free space positions, and press the left button and paste. Then we can create mxspat in the file folder D CMS GAC data. Then we go back to our program simply by using IGS as model function to adopt the data from D CMS GAC data. The fastest way is to find the S file mstart.x. The first one, mxspat, is what we want to adopt it, to be adopted. Pick it and open it. We can see the S file be drawn on the screen at the original positions. The button surface at this bar is at z minus 1. The top surface at z positive 49. The top surface of this bar is at Z equal to 37 millimeter. The top of the plate at Z equal to positive 12 millimeter. This is the end of these demonstrations. To generate the 1523 by 192 millimeters iron bed by using SolidWorks.